Hi, this video will show the recipe analysis by pet report. Go to the report viewer and click on the recipe analysis by pet link. And over on the right, you've got 5 different parameters. So again, for recipes, they're all attached to a pet. So we're going to choose a pet, our sample dog Spot. And here we get all of Spot's recipes. We're going to choose chicken and rice. Now we have another parameter here that says choose pet weight in grams. So you can choose to see your pet's weight in grams, kilograms, ounces, or pounds. We're going to choose pounds. And here we've got the recipe weight in grams, kilograms, ounces, or pounds. So we're going to choose pounds for the recipe weight. And then we can select whether or not to compare your pet against the recommended allowance or minimum requirement. So right now we'll just leave it at the recommended allowance. Click the submit button and here you have your report. So let's zoom this out a bit. Okay, so recipe analysis for Spot. This is chicken and rice, and you can see that the recipe weight is in pounds. And here we've got the calories for this recipe. So this amount of the recipe is 1080 calories. And down here, you've got your pet profile. So whatever it is, whatever life stage you have, this information, which is similar to the pet info information that you have on the balanced recipes or the recipe balancer module and the pets module. So here we see that Spot is a female, adult maintenance, the age, the breed, activity level for Spot. And you can see that we've chosen the pet weight in pounds. So here we've got 46 pounds. And we can also see that Spot is not on a weight loss program. Spot is not spayed. And this gives Spot's daily calorie requirements right here. So this report is quite similar to the recipe analysis by life stage report, but whereas this report lets you compare a recipe to any type of life stage, this one here gives you exactly what your pet needs and compares that to the NRC requirements. So here we've chosen recommended allowance, and you can see in this column the NRC recommended allowance for Spot are all these figures here. And the nutrients in the recipe are these. So if these are greater than this, you'll see nothing here. If they're less, there's going to be some information here, which means that you should rebalance this particular recipe. So we could see that for the crude protein and all the amino acids, everything looks good. And if we scroll down, we've the same thing with the fatty acids, everything looks good. And you can see for the minerals, again, everything looks good. So this gives you precisely what your pet needs. And these figures should exactly or closely match what you see in the recipe balancer for your pet. So when you balance this particular recipe. So here we can see the ratios for Spot. Everything is checked off here, so it's all balanced. And that's it. Now, if we switch this to Jade, we know that we're missing biotin for all of these recipes. So again, I'll just leave these alone for now. And you can see here the recipe weight is in pounds, it's a half pound. This is the recipe calories for this amount of food. Um, you've got your information here. You've got the pet's weight is also in pounds. And this is what Jade needs on a daily basis. Here you've got your info panel as fed, percent of calories, translated into dry matter. And we scroll down, everything looks good, except for we can see that the biotin, we don't have a value for that, so we do need biotin. And also, if you look here, this is not completely balanced because the EPA to DHA ratio is not checked. So this recipe needs to be altered in order to meet it. So let's just change this to minimum requirement, submit it, and you can see that in this column it says NRC minimum requirement for your pet. So it gives these values for the minimum requirement all the way down again. And you see that for the minimum requirement is less um, for the biotin value. Again, this recipe needs to be altered so that the EPA to DHA ratio becomes balanced. And that's it for the recipe analysis by pet report. Thank you very much.